Welcome everyone, welcome back. Nice to see you. This is plot 25 with the May update. Don't look too far that way, it's a bit of a mess. That's not mine though, so it's not an issue. Plot 25, we're going to start off the video where we started the last one with the spuds. As you can see, I've earthed up all the spuds. They're looking quite nice. Then still a good 3 inches from the top. So we'll see how that goes. There's one down here that needs a bit more earth in it. But as you can see, I've managed to collect some tiles. You'll see more about them in a minute. The cherry tree, the blossoms finally started to come off the cherry tree. But we're going to have loads of fruit. I'm going to have to pick through this and take some fruit off. The rhubarb patch, we actually had an issue with the rhubarb patch. Let me get in here and show you. This was one of the main grounds. That is mould. If anyone knows what sort of mould it is, they could let me know. But I've taken out all the soft bits, well, nearly all the soft bits, and there's no more gaps in it or holes. So it was full of wood lice and other crap. I have since given these a fed. There's the other half of it there. Just tried to spread them out into an L shape so I can get into it. The first raspberry bed has all been cleaned out. We had couch grass, and that's what's caused this bit to die. It was covered in couch grass. Speaking of couch grass, if you don't know what couch grass is, this is couch grass. As you see, as you go to pull it, it doesn't come out, but it's got really long white, almost like tentacles. This is the path, so I'm not too bothered by the path. But yeah, it's literally everywhere in the centre of the bed. That's why I didn't want to dig this end. So my actual seating area is looking a bit of a mess because I've chopped down some of the plum trees that are hanging over. Is that robin? Yes, the robin's still here. New wheelbarrow I found on a skip. Let's just step. I don't want to step on my bed, but I'm going to have to. So here, if you look at the old video, was where it was all overgrown and gone to seed, and it was full of couch grass, and it was horrible. But I managed to get 2 bags dug into that, and these cleaned up, so that weren't a bad effort. And then onto the raspberry bed. This is the main raspberry bed. I've actually been in and thinned this out a bit as well. Try to bring it a bit more this way because it's thick in the middle, but not very good at the end. But again, this is full of berries, and it's got new shoots coming up for next year, so I can't really moan. They've been bent in the wind. It has got straps on it just to hold it upright, but and there's one growing just in the middle of the ground, in the middle of the path. Just pull them and treat them like weeds. There's next door's spuds. I've been mad and earthed them up the best I can, but there's mat in one side and they're really close together, so it's quite hard to actually get in. Here's another bed ready done with a rock wall front. To be honest, there's not much in, even though we're on May. I'm still a little bit behind. Raspberry bed this side. Mine will only get cut down this year, so they should all come back like that. 2 more empty beds. This is where I've got the thistle issue. If you look down here, look, there's just thistles growing in random places. I just need to get in and get rid of. If anyone's got any tips on how to get rid of thistles, I will happily take them. These are onions from sets. They're not looking too bad, but they could be a lot bigger. A lot bigger. And then we've got the red onions this side. You might ask why I've wood chipped this side and not this side. Well, mainly because that's got no barrier. So I would chip it. As soon as it rains, all the wood chip will end up on that path. It just creates more work for myself, so I need to get that barrier in. And then, I didn't even talk about the new raised bed. So I don't know if you look on the last video, but these tiles are all new, and they create like a raised bed platform. It was all wood before. Same on here, just to finish it off and make it look nice, and just hold the mud back a little bit. That bit's come loose there, look, but just needs hammering back down. Strawberry bed. Strawberries are looking really nice. The 2 rows as well that I did, but the rows that were already in have started to go crazy, and then I'm doubling in size. Look, There's my knees. Got loads of flowers on them. So I'm probably going to have to net them again to keep the pigeons off, but I've got some beans over there as well. That was supposed to be a full run of beans. It never actually materialised that way. All that was supposed to be beans, but I've got runners and netting down home to come out, so we'll see how that goes. This is all new. My new water collection system. I had the 2 IBCs, but didn't have the roof on, or didn't have the drain set up. You can see I've already started to fill it. And it's going quite well actually. Then my raised bed box. People want to see what's in there. Absolutely jack all. The cost of filling one of these is beyond my budget. As you see, I've just got a load of crap in there. Excuse me. Oh, the composters. Let's just have a look at this, shall we? What are we at? You can't see because of the glare, if it focuses. Nearly 60 degrees in there, and they're all about the same. Excuse me, got a bit of a cold coming. So yeah, they're not too bad. They're just literally layered. I try not to put certain weeds in them, like thistles and things like that. There's another bed. This is a newly edged bed as well. So most of our work in the last month has gone into restructuring the plot rather than planting stuff out. Spare strawberries, celery there to go out. Couch grass growing in a... Oh yeah, all them pots you see around my allotment are just random pots. They're full of stones. There's another one there just by that wooden post. Look, couple down the bottom there. Here we've got the summer flowering flowers. They're coming through now. They're just starting to show forms of life. Dahlias over the back. And then we've got our peas in here. But the peas, I'm very not happy with the peas. Yeah. Very spotty, very weak germination. Whether it's been too wet for them or too mild or what, I've no idea. There's the big composter. That's where all my horrible weeds go that I don't want to compost quick. And that's pretty much my plot. Like I say, from here it looks pretty much ready to sow out and pretty much ready to go. As you can see, it's absolutely horrible out. It's actually raining as we speak. Yeah, so I'm going to sign off from there. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any ideas or anything, there's bits of rubbish behind here. I need to tidy all this up. This is the next job. Oh, let me show you the next project I've got on the allotment, shall I? So as you see, my allotment's quite tidy as allotments go. Got my canes and things like that, obviously, that I need. My stone buckets. The beds are not looking bad though, and it's quite well proportioned and it's quite well done out. Compared to some of them up here anyway, it's not looking bad at all. But we've got a bit of wasteland. I am going to get in and sort this out for the old boy next door. Break them windows up, burn the frames probably, clean out the tubs and see what's in that shed. He says he hasn't been there in 10 years, so let's have a look, shall we? This is the next project. Yeah. So let me go the other side. Seeing bits of the allotment you don't normally see behind the scenes. There's a little river there and a well there. So that's going to be a bit of an issue, maybe a bridge or something. All the windows need cleaning out. Yes, that is asbestos roofing. That'll need to be moved and disposed of correctly by probably a waste disposal expert, not me. And then get in here, clear all this out. Probably cut all the, not all the trees back, but cut the ones that are, see, there's like 4 that are not on the line, and then the rest are on a line. So cut those ones out, make it a square, maybe put a shed in, some raised beds, something like that. I have no idea, to be honest. I just want to tidy the area up. I'm sick of it. Yeah, it's been like this since I've had the allotment, so if anyone moans about it, then they can, why didn't you fix it yourself years ago? So that's pretty much it. There's a massive comfrey plant. Look at the size of that, look, all in bud with bees all over it. They absolutely love it. Right, so that's me signing out for this week. It's another neighbour's greenhouse. But yeah, like I say, I need some more stuff in my potatoes. That's about it. Some of them are peeking through the top. Oh, the one at the back is proper peaking. So they need to be earthed back up again. Put the last layer in, I think. And then, just want to see if I've done any work on my shed. The answer is no, it'll look worse than it did before. I think a rat maybe has been in the bloodfish and bone. I didn't think about that. I need to bat that away before going tonight. I don't know if you can hear, but it's absolutely hammering it down. So that's my cue to put the camera away because it doesn't like the rain. And alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun while I had a little walk around my UK allotment. Like I say, by the end of May, it should be all planted up, so come back then.